Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Josh.
My name's Dylan.
And together we are
Bearded Bros Wrestling.
We have a very special video for you today.
No quiz today.
No quiz. No Kylie. We are doing this one, well, we're just going in raw.
The way I like it.
Absolutely. Today we are doing AEW Wrestledream predictions for, what day is it? Sunday?
Tomorrow.
Pay-per-view? Yeah. Sunday. What's the date?
The first.
The first of which month?
October.
What comes after September?
October.
Okay. October the 1st, Wrestledream. AEW presents presents, I can't speak. AEW is putting on a pay-per-view, and it happens to be called Wrestledream. And tonight, we are recording to give you our predictions of that match card.
Don't forget, Wrestledream is in memory of
Antonio Inoki.
Yeah. The creator of Strong Style.
That's right. That's right.
I know something.
Well, the creator of a lot of things.
True.
The creator of Strong Style. You really could say he was pretty much the creator of MMA. The creator of New Japan.
Without him, we wouldn't have a job.
Pretty much. So, yeah, Antonio Inoki's pretty cool, pretty great. It'd be pretty cool to do a quiz on Antonio Inoki. That'd be pretty fun.
Oh.
So, anyways, guys, we're
Josh
just gonna.
wins.
Probably not, but we're just gonna jump right in, guys. Seems like it's gonna be a pretty stacked card. I'm pretty excited for the show.
It's a lot of matches.
It is a good bit of matches, and the first match is going to be for the ROH Tag Team Championships.
But it's not a tag team match.
Right, it's a handicap match. MJF is going in solo, not Sikoa, and he's going to be taking on the Righteous, defending his Tag Team Championships. And Dylan, who you got winning and why?
I mean, there's a numbers advantage here.
There is a numbers advantage.
So I got the Righteous winning because Adam Cole's having surgery, so he's going to be out for a while.
Yeah, because he broke his
foot in 3 places.
Foot? Yeah, I can't remember if it was his foot or his ankle or what, but yeah, pretty rough. That's pretty rough for
now
Adam Cole.
There is a chance he wins if they give him a replacement partner.
How funny would it be if MJF needs a partner and Roderick Strong turns up to be his tag team partner?
No.
To prove himself to Adam Cole.
No.
That would be hilarious. I don't think it's going to happen.
It'd be funny.
It'd be funny, yeah.
For the first little bit.
Yeah, but
then he's going to start whining.
Adam! I've got MJF winning simply because I can't see either one of these guys pinning MJF or making him submit. I mean, regardless of if you try to paint it up as a numbers game, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the AEW World Champion. So I really couldn't see him taking a loss here. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if it happened, maybe there could be some shenanigans involved.
Also, don't forget, the group with his mask tagged Jay White.
I know. See, that's kind of weird. I
Also,
know what I think it might be, but
who do you think it might be?
I think that it's actually the Kingdom and Roderick Strong, like taking MJF's side.
Well, I saw something interesting. If you go back towards the beginning of the episode of Dynamite, when they're talking in the locker room, the mask is hanging up in Adam Cole's locker.
Yeah, see, I saw another one where it was saying that it was Adam Cole. But, I mean,
it could be the return of...
No, they can't use that name. But, anyways.
And I think one of them had neck surgery not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bobby Fish will probably never be allowed in an AEW locker room again. But I've got MJF, you've got the Righteous, so...
Start off good.
Yeah.
It probably won't last long.
That'll be fun. Next match on the card, well, this is not necessarily in order, but it's probably might be. I don't know.
It's a good guess.
It's going to be Chris Jericho, Kota Ibushi, and Kenny Omega taking on Sammy Guevara, Will Ospreay, and Takeshita. Who you got winning it all?
Oh, okay. Let me get my notes out.
Oh, you have notes?
I have notes.
He has notes.
For once in my life.
He came prepared.
Okay, let me read. I had the Don Callis family.
Yeah.
With Sammy Guevara pinning Y2J.
Really?
Because, this whole thing started when Chris Jericho beat Sammy Guevara.
Yep.
And then he joined Don Callis.
Yep.
So, wouldn't that be perfect?
I do think it would be perfect. As a matter of fact, I think it's so perfect that that's exactly what I think is going to happen. I think that.
Am I sure these are my notes?
I think
that's still your fault.
I think that Guevara is going to get the win over Jericho. He's going to get his win back.
And they're going to continue to dominate.
Yeah, I think Omega is going to get absolutely smashed again by Takeshita.
I don't see Omega and Chris Jericho working together too good either.
Well, they definitely have some history. That's for sure.
I know.
Definitely.
That's why I say that.
But at the end of the day, they're both from Canada. You know what I'm saying? So, countrymen must unite. If countrymen didn't unite, we'd have no America.
Would that be a bad thing?
No. Because if we didn't have countrymen, the Indians would still be here. But anyways, they're dead now. Speaking of dead, Christian Cage is going to be taking on Darby Allin.
Whose uncle's dead apparently.
Yeah, Christian Cage made sure to let us know. And it's going to be for the TNT title. Apparently it's going to be 2 out of 3 falls. So that's kind of fun.
If you have a dead family member, don't go against Christian Cage.
Keep them away from Christian Cage. Protect your family at all costs. It was the ice machine.
Ice maker, man.
So, I've got Christian Cage winning this because, of course, Christian Cage is fantastic. I love Christian Cage. He is having this is the best run he's had in a long time in his career.
Yeah.
It has been very entertaining. I've loved every bit of it.
Even though now he's finally legitimately the TNT champion.
Yeah. What do you mean finally?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Christian Cage has been the rightful TNT champion for God knows how long now.
Speaking of, I do have Christian Cage winning, but I have his next opponent, Luchasaurus.
Yes, I definitely think that Luchasaurus gets involved here. I think they plant some more seeds for them to break up.
Maybe not during the match.
Maybe after the match. You think Luchasaurus is going to turn on him?
Maybe. Because, he finally got to hold the TNT title.
Yeah.
He looked at it pretty hard.
I know. See, I don't know. This is my theory. Either he's going to turn on him, or there's going to be some more seeds planted for him to turn on him. But I definitely think that this is going to be building up towards Luchasaurus and Christian Cage.
There's also the rumor of Jack Perry coming back and joining Luchasaurus and Christian.
Jack Perry, Jungle Boy, cry me a river, baby.
It's real glass.
It's real glass. But yeah,
I'm sure CM Punk's crying in the river right now.
Well, I don't know. Who knows? He might be signing with another 3-letter company soon. Who knows? But anyway, there's a lot of details about that involving Shawn Michaels and stuff that I won't get into in this video.
Yeah. We might make a separate video about that. We might start a podcast.
Hey, that'd be dope.
If you want to start a podcast, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, little Bearded Brothers podcast.
We can't call it that. There's already one of those.
And we'll be better. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart. You're definitely right about that. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart for the TBS title. Dylan, who you got in why, buddy?
I got Chris winning because they're building up that 17-month streak of Julia Hart too much.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Every time a company does that, it ends.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless your name's The Undertaker.
Well, eventually.
But usually it's when they start is when it ends.
Mm-hmm.
But they built his up for a few years.
Like a decade.
Yeah, exactly. So like 10 matches.
Yeah, so I've got Chris Statlander winning as well because everyone knows you can't overpower an alien. She's got the extraterrestrial strength or whatever it's called.
Sure.
Whatever. I don't know. But I definitely think Statlander's going to win. Like you said, Julia Hart hasn't lost in 17 months. Last time she lost was to Chris Statlander. So I think Chris Statlander is going to do it again. They're going to keep on building up Statlander as a credible champion. Especially now with old Jade out the door to
What title is this for?
TBS.
Okay.
Remember, Jade held it for like 25 years, and then Statlander beat her.
I didn't watch that.
So, understandable. She was a little rough around the edges at first, but she grew on me. So, after they fight, we've got Ricky Starks versus Wheeler Yuta. And I've got Ricky Starks winning.
Me too.
Because it's Wheeler Yuta. And,
that's exactly what I have in my notes. Because it's Wheeler Yuta.
That's funny.
Exact words.
But I think...
Did you copy me?
No, I did not copy you. You might have copied me. I'm the one that takes notes around here.
I can't see your phone from here. How am I going to copy your notes?
I can barely see it. But I think, honestly, I think that this match really and truly is just going to build up to the eventual Ricky Starks versus Bryan Danielson match. And I think that he's going to beat Wheeler Yuta.
Hopefully it's not another strap match.
Yeah, that was brutal. But I think this is fine. I think this is going to be a really good match. Both guys are super talented. And, I mean, Ricky Starks is just a star, man. I mean, I like Ricky Starks a lot.
He's going to be their next, big star.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's fantastic.
They're building a lot of stars right now.
They really are. And that's really good. You've got Takeshita. They've been having him beat Omega a good bit, building his credibility. You got Ricky Starks. I mean, I know he's been there pretty much since day one, but I mean, Darby Allin is a star. I mean, they have built up stars. And I think that's good because you can keep you can have your Kennys and your Bucks and, all those guys, but they've been around for a long time. And they're getting older, and eventually you're going to have to move on.
Exactly.
So I think
another company needs to learn that.
Yeah.
They have, 2 stars?
Who?
WWE.
The World Wrestling Entertainment?
Yes.
I mean, they got a few. They got the Tribal Chief.
They have 2 members of the Shield.
Yeah, 2 members of the Shield, LA Knight.
They're starting to build him up.
Gunther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I agree with.
Yeah. Who else? Matt Riddle. Oh, never mind. My bad. Randy Orton.
Oh, wait.
Great up-and-coming star.
But he's not there.
Of course, John Cena finally getting the rub. Happy for him. Very young and deserving talent.
And maybe somebody they'll sign for Survivor Series.
Huh?
Somebody they'll sign for Survivor Series.
Somebody they'll sign?
Yeah.
Who?
We mentioned him earlier.
CM Punk? Oh, yeah. The Punkster, Phil Brooks. Anyways, guys, we're kind of rambling on. This video is going to be a little bit longer. But that's okay.
Just because it's 11 matches.
Yeah. So, next match, we got the winner gets AEW title shot at any time, apparently.
Yeah, that's weird. Do they mean Money in the Bank anytime?
Maybe. So
imagine, hey, we're gonna fight at this show.
Imagine you just win the match and it's like, hey, tag champs, get out here. We're gonna beat you.
I would wait till after their match.
Most definitely. But it's gonna be the Young Bucks versus Bang Bang Gang, the Guns, Cassidy and Hook, and the Lucha Brothers. Dylan. Oh man. I wrestled with this so much. I don't think it's going to be either of the bigger teams. I don't think it's going to be the Bucks. I don't think it's going to be the Lucha Bros. I was really going back and forth between the Guns and Orange Cassidy and Hook. Originally, I thought, Orange Cassidy and Hook is kind of the oddball team of the mix. They love doing this type of stuff, so maybe they'll win. And then also Orange Cassidy just lost his title, so maybe they're looking to put another title on him. But, man, they've just been pushing the Bullet Club a lot. And I am 100% okay with it. And I am 100% okay with me saying I feel like the Guns are going to win.
Yeah, that's what I got too. I have that because, FTR are currently the tag champions. Mm-hmm. We'll get into that in a little bit. FTR teamed with the Young Bucks against Bullet Club. Mm-hmm. And
FTR, that was it all out, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. All out or all in?
I think think it was All Out. You talking about the 8-man match?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was All Out.
But FTR and the Guns were both not in the original Bullet Club, so they did odd team out.
Mm-hmm.
So, a little bit of a story there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Plus, currently FTR faces, but you know how that works with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't see a face team like the Young Bucks or Orange Cassidy Hook winning.
That makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I mean, I just really like the Guns too.
Yeah, I like it.
So, and I think going back to what we were talking about earlier, building up stars. You know, everybody who watches AEW knows about the Young Bucks. Everybody who watches knows about the Lucha Brothers. They know how good they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Amazing matches.
I would think, yeah, absolutely. It would be really cool to see a new tag team kind of get the spotlight a little bit. You know, so yeah, definitely, I think the Guns are going to win. Speaking of FTR, the next match is going to be FTR versus Aussie Open.
We're not finished with the last one. I got some more to say.
You got some more to say?
I got some more to say.
All right, big deal.
Young Bucks are currently the trio champion.
That's true.
Well, 2/3 of the trio champion.
That's true.
And Rey Fénix is currently the international champion.
That's correct.
So they don't need more belts.
That's correct.
Push them out the way.
That's true.
So it leaves the two teams you mentioned.
FTR. Oh, yeah, never mind.
It's okay. The Guns and Orange Cassidy and Hook. And then you go back to my thing where FTR are currently faces, but they're more in betweeners, but they're working as face.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I see a heel team going against them.
Yeah.
Which leaves the Guns.
Bang, bang, gang.
It just makes more sense for the Guns to win.
It does, yeah. Yeah, I like the Guns. So
now we can go.
Now we can transition?
Now we can go.
Okay. All right. I'm not good with transitions, man. AEW Tag Team Championships will be on the line when FTR takes on Aussie Open. Aussie. Who you got in mind, Dylan? FTR.
Just so they can face the Guns.
F the Revival, man.
Just so they can face the Guns.
Just so they can face the Guns. I think that would be a fantastic match.
No one cares about Aussie Open.
That's, mostly true.
Exactly.
I like them.
They're not bad. But
yeah, I like them.
FTR.
Yeah. For sure. So next we've got Eddie Kingston, who is the ROH World Champion and the New Japan Strong Openweight Champion, taking on Shibata, who is the ROH Pure Champion. And the first two titles I mentioned are going to be on the line. And pretty much, almost like a winner-take-all match. The Pure Championship isn't on the line, but
not really. It's Eddie Kingston put up his titles. The other guy's like, no.
Yeah.
Which means Eddie Kingston's going to win.
I agree. I think Eddie Kingston's going to win.
If the other guy was going to win, they'd put all three on the line just for it to have more significance.
Yeah.
But that tells you right there.
Or maybe just one championship or something.
That tells you right there Eddie Kingston's going to win.
Yeah, I feel like Eddie Kingston's going to win.
And he just won the titles.
Just won. Yeah, he literally just won them.
And I know the other guy, so.
I feel like Shibata's fantastic. But I feel like this is kind of going back to Kingston and Claudio.
Maybe.
So, didn't he beat Claudio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he won the...
I think it's going to... I don't necessarily think if they have a rubber match that Claudio will win. I think maybe Eddie will go over. But I think that the next major match will be Claudio.
If there's just one title on the line, Claudio will win.
Yeah. That way they can split the championships back up.
And one guy don't need to hold 3 titles.
You're right.
We already had one guy doing that in another company.
Anyways, next we've got Swerve.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that no more.
Oh, I forgot.
You can't do that no more.
I forgot. Swerve Strickland taking on the always drunk Hangman Adam Page.
1/3 of the Hung Bucks.
1/3 of the Hung Bucks. And if you watch BTE, you know...
that's not true anymore.
Dark Order has taken over that name. But anyways, Dylan, who you got in my brother?
Hangman
Adam Page.
I see the Embassy and Swerve split. Because, he just stopped the guy from dancing. You don't do that, especially that song. That was the best part of his entrance.
So you think Swerve is going to see you again?
Yeah. Maybe not Sunday, but starting Sunday.
Okay. So you think there's going to be like shenanigans involved that cause Swerve the match?
Yeah.
I got you. I can see that happening. Unfortunately, I think Swerve is going to swerve his way into a victory. And he's going to defeat Hangman Adam Page because, once again, going back to what we said earlier, building new stars is important. Hangman, as a former AEW World Champion, he's been there before.
Current trio champion.
He doesn't need the win. Out of these two guys, the one that needs it more is Swerve. And so that's why I think it's going to be Swerve. Also, they're going to be in Washington. And
I don't mean that.
Swerve is from Washington.
Just as Edge and John Cena.
True. I mean, that's true.
But also, Hangman doesn't need a singles victory. But if it was like a 6-man tag, he'd better win because he's the champion.
Yeah.
But I still have Hangman win.
But yeah, I think Swerve is going to take this one. I think that he needs it a little bit more. I think Hangman is a little bit more established. Well, a lot more established.
A little bit.
So I think Swerve is going to take this, and it's going to be a banger of a match. Which leads us to
your main event of
the evening, the Dream match. And
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this match. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, is going to be taking on Zack Sabre Jr., who is the New Japan World Television Champion.
Yep.
No title is on the line. Just going to be a fantastic wrestling match. And keep in mind,
I just realized something.
What?
I want to change my answer now.
To this match?
Yeah, for this match. I originally had Zack Sabre Jr. winning.
Yeah.
But no titles on the line.
Correct.
If he was going to win.
Oh, so you picked him because you thought the title was on the line?
Yes.
Oh. No. As far as I know, there's no title on the line. But keep in mind, this match was supposed to happen at the first ever Forbidden Door. Injuries prevented that from happening, unfortunately. However, AEW has delivered on its promise. They are giving us this match, and it's going to be fantastic. And
if Bryan Danielson would stay healthy.
Stay healthy,
for one more day.
Yeah, for real.
You know, he sneezes wrong, he's going to be hurt.
You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. Chest getting infected, breaking his arm, all types of stuff, man.
His neck.
You never know with Bryan Danielson. You ain't lying. His head. Chris Benoit is knocking at his door. But anyway.
Could have shown the ways.
I think that Bryan Danielson gets the win here. I think that this is going to be a great platform to showcase Zack Sabre Jr. Because he's one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Honestly, I don't care who wins. I'm just going to enjoy the match.
Yeah, I'd be fine with either one. Really and truly, I would not be mad either way.
But I'm going to pick Bryan Danielson just because I thought the title was on the line.
I got you. So you're going to go with Bryan Danielson?
Yeah.
Gotcha, I got you. Well, yeah, I think it's going to be a fantastic match. It's going to be a fantastic card. AEW knows how to knock their pay-per-views out of the park. Most of the time.
Make them 10 hours long.
Yeah, well, at least they don't have to do 2 nights of
Give them time.
Yeah. You right? Yeah. Yeah.
No, they had one match card, one night, like 36 matches.
Yeah. All-day spectacle.
Which, I would love to watch that.
Why not? Why not, man?
It's all day of wrestling.
All day, every day. That would be tough. But anyways, guys, that's our predictions. They were good, man. They seem nice to me.
Leave your predictions down in the comments. Tell us how stupid we are for what we think.
Indeed.
Because we're very stupid.
We're morons.
Watch the last video.
Watch the last video, yeah.
Last couple video.
Oh, we've been on one, dude. We have been on one.
We're not sorry either.
Absolutely not. We don't apologize for anything. Except for how long this video is, guys.
No, not for that. We're just going to stand here and stare at you until we get tired.
Fall asleep. Or die.
Preferably that one.
Guys, make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We appreciate you so much for tuning in. Make sure to tune in to our live stream of Wrestledream. And then make sure to tune in the next day for our review of Wrestledream.
And tune in next week for our live stream of Fastlane.
Fastlane! Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, guys. We're Bitter Bros Wrestling. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.